Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Medieval Dynasty. So today I wanted to go ahead and do a few things, 3 main tasks today. First main task, what I want to do is go mining and get some resources for that. I need some more resources for tools and stuff like that. The other thing that I want to do is I want to go ahead and work on this herbalist hut a little bit more. Basically put around some more garden areas, maybe a fence to kind of enclose this area a little bit. I want to kind of bring it up to this part here, so all that will be kind of like garden area and stuff, maybe a few trees. And the other thing that I want to do is go and purchase some trees and stuff like that too. So we'll see if we can't do all those 3 things today and kind of build up this area a little bit more. She should be good for farming. We're on day 2 of fall, so we should be fine for that. But we'll get to mining first, and then we can take it from there. So I'm gonna have to dump some of the stuff that I have in my inventory out, but it looks so bare here now. Okay, so we're gonna need that basket, but I'm not gonna need the hammer, I'm not gonna need the axe, probably not the feathers, or the sticks. Stones. I'll throw that stone in here for now. Or the shovel, or that. Okay, so that should be good. We do have a pickaxe, perfect. Alright, and a basket, perfect. Alright, let's go in and we'll start with mining what we can. So I got that. I wish you could equip the baskets and put things in as you're mining. That would actually be really cool. So we'll mine this up. We'll need both tin and copper to get bronze tools. So I'm generally going for an even amount, so we don't need to worry about it. But if we have extra copper, that's not a huge issue. Okay, let me get some copper here. Yeah, the bronze pickaxe is way better than the stone ones that we were using. Okay, I'm gonna drop that basket and offload some stuff in it. So definitely stone, copper. Alright, so I did get one built, and I'm just going to process a little bit more of these, a little bit more planks, because we don't have that much, and we're going to need a lot more, so I'm going to go with like 24. Just as our wife isn't actually at the station, so we don't have to boot her, and she won't go chop down a random tree. Sometimes they do that. Sometimes they just do a visual of them chopping down, but I have heard from other people on the Medieval Dynasty Discord server that they can actually chop down trees, so just something to keep in mind when you're disturbing them. You might go around to the nearest tree around here and just chop it down, and then that might interfere with something, so I don't really want that, so I'm just gonna wait until evenings to get the planks and stuff. But we should have about 48 planks, which should be more than enough to do the garden area, so that will be good. And then we'll quickly sleep, and then we'll head on to probably purchasing some. Well, I don't know if we need anything, honestly, at the moment. I might hold off on the trees for the moment, because there's going to be some time to actually build up this herbalist hut, so I'll see what I can come up with for actually decoration and stuff. We should have a whole bunch of herbs, like flowers and stuff, in one of our chests there, so we don't even need to go purchase those, I don't think. I did finish hoeing the area here. She did work on a little bit of it, so that's all good. We don't need to worry about that. I'm just going to drop these planks here, and we'll go quickly sleep. So I'm thinking about bringing a main path down this way, and possibly some trees along here as well, and maybe even a path into here, but I don't know if I want to do that or over here, but that's kind of the idea that I'm going with at the moment. And this gives us a little bit of space to grow some plants and stuff, so that should be good. I'll quickly sleep. Oh, no, I don't want to customize, I just want to sleep. Right, and then we'll see if we can't, while we're here, get some flowers from one of these chests here. Oh, we do have a maple. Saw it. There it is. We have some maple saplings, so that's perfect. We don't even need to buy any. Grab 2. Alright, so we're making a lot of progress with the garden. I got a couple of the chicories over here. We got St. John's wort, herbane, and over on this side we have the dandelion. So I figure we can probably squeeze in a couple vertical gardens here and here just to finish off that. And then I think there's just thistle and daisies left to really plant. We can't plant the what is it? The leafy material. I have some in here. Broadleaf plantain. So we can't plant that, or nightshade, or I would be growing that as well, but it's okay. I wish there was like an actual little herb growing box that you could actually do. Not like a actual regular field, but something you can place down like a flower pot. And that basically it like produces a little bit of herbs over time, like maybe once a year or something like that. That would actually be really cool. But I might make that suggestion on the Discord server, see if it's been suggested or not already. I'm not sure if it has. But yeah, so we have a couple more planks here, so we can do definitely 2 more. And I think I have enough stone. Probably just enough to do it, so... I've also been trying to align them up, so when I do put a fence around here, it will be relatively easy to set up. As you can kind of see, it's pretty straight. So I'm hoping that this will be fine the way that I have it going. Thinking just a regular fence here. Maybe like that. I'm not sure if I want that one or something a little bit different. Maybe something a little bit higher. I don't know if there's anything higher. We don't have the stone one, or I would be using that. I like that one specifically, but let's see this. It's a little bit higher, but we lose the visual of the garden there. There's those, but those are pretty low. We don't have these ones unlocked. I think they just require logs, so we could do something like that maybe, or... yeah, we don't have those ones unlocked yet. We can get this one, but it's not the kind that I would need. So we could maybe go with this one or that one. We can see what the differences are. But I want to get the planters in right now, and then we... Alright guys, so we got quite a bit of stuff done today. I ended up going mining, and we tended to some of the tasks for getting resources for the village. And I just remembered I have to put the stuff in. So I worked on, before I do that, I just want to show you what I've been working on. So basically I'm filling in this fence in here, so we're going to need some more wood probably tomorrow. Our wife will probably take care of that, no problem. And I was thinking about putting some plants between these spots, like some hedges or something like that. I'm not sure just yet what I want to do with that. Maybe a tree or two. We don't have many trees around here, so we'll see if we can't put maybe 1 or 2 in here. Maybe birch. Birch would probably be a good one to put in, maybe in this spot or one of those 2. We also have those flowers. I still have some seeds that we can plant, so we can get that all ready for spring and stuff. Next episode, I want to work on getting some tree saplings and finishing this up, so we'll need this part here. I also reassigned our farmer to the barn to process some fertilizer. It'll take a little bit of load off of us in the meantime, so that will really help with that part. And we still have the oats to process and the poppies, so we'll be doing that next episode too. Other than that, I don't think there's much other things that we need to worry about next episode. Just those few things, and making sure that we stay up to date with the water buckets, because we're still processing the potions, so we'll probably sell some of those that we have processed already this last season, so we'll go into the market and sell some stuff too. We have to go there to get some saplings anyways, so that'll be fine. And it's that one that I need. Anyhow, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, comment down below, rate the video, let me know in the comments what you liked about it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.